Oh, what happens if people refresh the page?
It's just locked. It's just buffering.
Oh.
No, it's not even buffering. It's repeating. Like
Okay. I don't really want to drop in the middle of an inning. What if it comes back? And a pop up to the right side. Second baseman's underneath it, and he grabs it for the final out of the inning, but not before the Jackrabbits put a bunch of runs across. Okay, good. It's back.
Go off. You go off for a minute.
Yeah. Oh man, I apologize, folks. I am not sure what happened there. I lost the YouTube feed, maybe, but we never got any errors that we were down. Sarah just texted me that you missed 4 runs. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I think. Did you guys all see Ricardo's home run or near home run? It was hit 290 feet in left center. And you got a triple out of that. But the Jackrabbits just did what they did in the previous inning, which is put the bat on the ball and. Oh no, Sarah had to use Game Changer. What the what? So that's a shame. But there you go. It's a nice backup if you have to use it. But I sure hope we got Ricardo's hit because it went 290 feet, one bounce to the fence, just like Jack's did. All right, let's get ourselves reset for the top of the third here. Now we get into where the run rule could come into effect. After 3, one team has to be up by 15 over the other. So right now the Jackrabbits up 10. So they would need to have a pretty good bottom of the third to finish this game off after this inning. But we shall see. They've had a decent. I guess they've averaged 6.5 runs an inning, so it's possible. Chris will be on the mound. Kieran behind the plate. First base is Joe. Second is Ricardo. Jorge back at shortstop because Gianni is back at third. Javon in left, Jack in center, and Jabrell in right. Oh, we missed Ricardo's hit. Oh, son of a motherless goat. I'm sorry, folks. I do not know what happened. Good throw, Kieran. Kieran with a solid throw down to number 23, Jorge, at the bag on the throw down. The ball comes around to Chris. So Chris worked his way into the starting 4, I guess you'd call it, kind of starting rotation, by having very consistent outings. I think they're short but consistent. And let's go through maybe what some of his, there it is, 58 at the letters. So like I said, Chris has been, he's pitched in 3 1/3 innings, so not very many times, faced 24 batters, but has been consistently able to get outs. He has, what is his ERA? He has an ERA of 10.5, and that's partially because he's given up a few runs in those few innings, so that distorts the number by quite a bit. But more importantly, his WHIP is 3.6, so we should expect 3.5 runners this inning between walks and hits. So he has one simple job here. One simple job, which is to get 3 outs. With a 10-run cushion, would it be great to be able to finish this after 3? Sure, but the key thing is get outs. If you have to trade a run for an out every time, you're gonna do that. 56, swing and a miss by number 30 on the outside corner. Nice pitch. Number 30 was ahead of it. And payoff pitch is too high, and the batter will take batter won't take first. Oh, well, color me silly. You would think it'd be pretty easy to count 5 pitches. but I can't. I have to look over your shoulder all the time, Keith. Appreciate you doing that for us. 3-2, now the payoff pitch. My bad, here it comes. And that ball is corked into left center. We are on the receiving end of what that feels like. That ball bounced, one bounce to the fence, 300 feet. Jack with the cutoff man. Jorge is going to make the throw into Ricardo, who runs it in. And no play at third, so a stand-up triple for number 30, who I think was the pitcher earlier. So I think he left a little dejected, but he's got to feel really good about that pitch. So well struck by number 30. Yeah, he was quick. So if you missed Ricardo's hit, imagine the same hit for number 30. It was basically the same. It was the same place, one bounce to the fence. And Chris comes set. Pitch in the dirt, Kieran with a good stop. So short. What? I don't know. Like, I'm not getting any error messages that it's failing. Just refresh maybe. But it missed 4 batters last inning. Swing and a miss by number 11. Again, folks, I don't know what's happening with the feed. I am not getting any error messages on my side. No indication whatsoever that we're having trouble. So appreciate the texts and the notices to the grown-ups in the audience here. Strike 2, but I don't know how to fix something that I don't get errors, or I don't get any errors about being broken. So, just the second inning took 36 minutes. So these are not a fast-moving thing. And that ball is struck over the center fielder's head, and we'll have a long single and a throw into second. So everybody's going to play a little bit deeper. Just going to give every outfielder some additional depth since the Cardinals are uncorking on us. And throw over to first. And some catch over at first for our runners going, but the ball gets away. So now we got a runner at second. I'm taking some time to clean off the plate. And that first pitch, obviously a ball. Swing and a miss of the ball. Maybe a little outside, but 27, I think, had to be aggressive. That pitch has been a strike all day for both umps. Just pulled his head and missed it. If he does connect, the right side is wide open because Ricardo is holding the runner on at second. So 56, same place, same swing, same result. So if 27 here were to step a little bit more towards first, I think he'd make the contact and drive the ball through the right side, which is just massive. The hole is massive over there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, there's Ricardo way over there. There's nobody, and then you got your first baseman there. So I'm a little worried about that hole on the right side. Let's see if 27 can hit the ball there. He hits the ball underneath Gianni's glove down the third base line. That ball is going to be a double to the fence. And we had a ball on the field. And we have a second ball on the field. I'm not sure where it came from, potentially from the warming up of the team on the other field. So run will score and the runner will stay at second. Looks like the ump is going to call it and say that that ball had no impact on the play. So so weird. I don't know why I'm going on mute every now and again. I'll move it. So you should have me back, sorry. Swing and a miss. Inside pitch. 82 making a face like he knew he probably shouldn't have swung at that, but first down, which is a big first down. So the first out of the inning now, we got number 4 stepping in, it looks like. Yep. With the Cardinal. And another ball on the field out here. I don't know if you can see it. So we had to stop a play there. And it looks like the other team is maybe hitting the ball into not into a net, but missing the net, and therefore the ball's coming on the field. Here comes the pitch from Chris. Swing and a miss by number 4. A really nice. I don't think Chris throws a sinker, but if he does, that's it. And Kieran with a good stop there. That was a curveball that left funny and didn't break. 50 mile an hour something or other. Floater. And next pitch, curveball. Wow. It's only 2. It's only 2. Coach getting really excited about tagging him. But that was a 49 mile an hour curveball with like a 12 to 6 break on it. And if Chris can break that off regularly for strikes, that will utterly change the at-bats here, because they've been teeing off on his fastball. Two count. Now this has got to be where Chris makes his pitch. If he feels that curveball, he'd love to see that here. He does not feel the curveball. Kieran with a acrobatic catch there. Now we're going to see a 3-2, 1 out fastball. A key pitch right here. Swing and a miss. Number 4 upset with himself. All right. Chris got 2 batters in a row now with that high fastball that they get frustrated swinging at. And in steps number 57. And everybody shifts. Jack playing almost like a right center now. And that ball bounces off the plate. And the runner will score. Also went off the ump's face. So at live ball, there's some question about what happens if it hits the ump, and the answer is the ball continues to play, or you continue to play the ball, even though it went off the plate, the front of the plate, and then off the ump's mask. So with that, another run across the board. 13-6 is the score here in the top of the third. Chris with the delivery. That ball is poked into left center where Javon was nicely placed, and he grabs it with one hand. He might get in trouble for that, but we've got a chance for us to put a bunch of runs on the board here. And the Jackrabbits will put the helmets on in the bottom of the third.
Game stop is 11:50. I had checked.
Oh, game stop. So that's 27 minutes. So depending on how this goes, this could be it as well. So roughly 27 minutes left in the game. Well, that just means we won't start a new inning. So
Yeah, that's what I meant.
yeah, no, I'm saying that for my guys. 15.
We need up by, no, we need more than 3. We need
It's bottom 3. Yeah.
1. We need
I'm locked up here.
Oh, you're locked up?
just the bottom. We need
What's that? Just
No scoreboard.
what? What the heck? What happens if you go home? Does it say like please select? Does it say please continue the game? There we go. There we go. Right? So Chris is looks like you have to end that inning, yeah. On a pop up to Javon. Yeah. All right, we will have Isai up, and followed by Kieran, and then Jack and Jabrell. So we're just doing the math here. It is the run rule here for USSSA is 15 after 3, which I think is the same as Kappa. So we are currently up by 7. So the Jackrabbits would need to put 8 across this inning, or would we decide 23 minutes remain in the game? So the other option is to just extend this inning out 23 minutes, and then you wouldn't start. And come on, coach. Isai will step in here in the bottom of the third to face number 27, who throws a pitch right at me. So after a really good top of the third for the Cardinals here, the Jackrabbits are going to need to come back and put some runs on the board. Jackrabbits can't obviously score runs, but so can the Cardinals, right? Isai with a swing and a miss at a confused pitch there. I don't know what that was. I think a fastball, but it came in kind of funny. Oh, ball came across at the knees, I guess. Isai now. Swing and a miss, ball's in the dirt, and we'll see if they get him at first. And they do to finish the play. So 1 up, 1 down for the Jackrabbits.
Let's go, KT.
So it'd be really great to save our pitcher's arm if we could extend this thing out another 24 minutes, in addition to getting the win, which would be great. So Kieran takes the ball low and away. Kieran in there, cocked and ready, loaded. Ooh. Oh, foul tip off the bat. Oh man, rather than taking that ball off the stomach, he had his hands, or whatever, he had hit the butt of the bat for a foul ball. Kieran takes that pitch high. Next pitch. Inside, Kieran steps out of the way. 3-1 now, he's sitting pretty on this pitch. And that ball is outside. Ball 4, so yeah, leading, pretty close to leading the team now. Might be tied with Gianni for base on balls. And big wheels now on first base. And he's going, and the throw is not in time, and Kieran will take second base. Nice slide, pop up, and the ball gets back to the pitcher. And we'll reset here. That ball was right at the letters. So Isaiah had a hit in his first time up. Let's see if he can do it again. The runner out at second, well hit enough. It's definitely going to be runner in scoring position. Ball is away. So I'll try to get an understanding here of what tomorrow looks like, but I can't seem to find the tournament schedule at all on online. So obviously with a 2-0 record, the Jackrabbits will play later in the morning. Swing and a miss at a really nice 54-mile-an-hour pitch on the outside corner. A 1-1 record probably means not an 8 a.m. game, but probably a 10 a.m. game. So that's what's at stake here. Also being able to start the tournament in the quarterfinals versus whatever the previous round's called. Oh, Isaiah gets out of the way and moves the bat out of the way on a 59. That was a really hard thrown ball, but not that accurate. So 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Full count, payoff pitch here. Big swing from Izzy here. See if he can go 2 for 2 today. And that ball's in the dirt. And he doesn't have to go 2 for 2. He gets on twice, however. Jack, who absolutely smashed the ball last time he was up. I hope that was on the stream. Now the right fielder way back against the fence, wisely I think. But Jack generally an opposite field spray kind of hitter, so that hole on the left side would more suits his regular swing. The Jack being patient. Early in the season he was swinging at everything, desperate to get a hit. Now being patient here. And that ball's outside. 27 popped that at 58. We got some chanting from the dugout for number 6. Oh, swing and a foul straight back to 56. On a 56-mile-an-hour pitch, excuse me. And that's a dead ball anyway because it was a foul ball, so the ball hasn't re-entered play. But Kieran wisely just scampering back to his base and not trying to get greedy. We don't need to get greedy. We just need to move up 80 feet at a time, score a few runs, get to an hour 45. Oh, Jack with a giant hit down. That ball is one hit to the fence again. Jack suddenly is a power hitter. There we go. And a double. Everybody held on that, worried that the right fielder, who was well positioned, was going to catch that. And so rather than having a triple, maybe to clear the bases, we end up with second and third with one run across and one down. In steps Jabril. So we'll turn the line up over again this inning, which is great. That ball is in the dirt. Excellent stop by the catcher. He kind of squatted on it like a hen. Kept it in front of him. Well played, well played. Next pitch. Ooh! Jabril dances out of the way. Okay, Jabril in the catbird seat here. He's got a 2-0 count, knowing that this pitcher has to come to him. See if he can be patient and get the swing that he wants. Swing and a miss at a 61. So a lot of juice from number 27 there. Well pitched and well swung. Just didn't catch up with it. Swing and a miss at 57 on the outside corner again. So 27 living where Chris was living. And it's pretty deadly for all these batters. They just aren't adjusting to step their front foot towards first and change their hip positions so they can then go reach out and catch it. Just all missing it off the end of the bat. And Jabril will take ball 3 at his feet. Jabril never afraid to get dirty or to take a pitch off the body to get on. So full count now. First base is open. Joe in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And we got 16 minutes left in this game, so we really have to stretch this out here. 16 minutes is roughly 4 or 5 batters. So we need to get all the way down to like Chris or Aaron probably. Super Joe, chance of Super Joe. That ball is outside, ball 1. Joe stepped out, regathering himself. Big hole on the right side. Right fielder playing back up against the fence, but also down the line. Ooh, we're gonna get a timeout here from the umpire. Shake that off. That was a foul ball off the right shoulder. He's gonna have a story to tell tomorrow. So he's feeling, yay! And Joe will step back in now that we know that the ump is good. He gave that flex down there. Looking like super ump. Joe now ready. Takes that ball at the letters. So big key question here. Can Joe fight back and get himself to first base? Oh, he hits that ball into center field. It bounces, it goes off the center fielder's glove. It's gonna go all the way to the fence. We're gonna have a second run score. Jack getting dirty and a double for Joe on that. So a single and then take second on the ball going off the center fielder's glove. And that will score 2. Jack getting barked at for sliding for no reason. 16-6, so the Jackrabbits have restored that 10-run differential, but it's a 15-run differential that we need to end the game. Should that happen, that would be the end of the game, but that's a lot more batters. And a ground ball right up the middle. Shortstop gets his glove on it, but it goes between his legs, and Jorge will be safe at first. And we will end up with Joe at third, so 2 down. Runners at the corners. Gianni up. Teddy in the on-deck circle. I believe that makes Aaron in the hole. Good time. We got an untied shoelace on first base, I think. No, it looks like we got too much armament on. So now the gameplay has been restored. And Gianni ready for this pitch here. Oh, he was so ready on the 55-mile-an-hour pitch down the middle. Gianni fouls off down the left field line. Hits off the front of the dugout. The way Gianni is swinging, he may not be well served by having the third baseman holding Joe on. And that ball That ball is far away, outside, and in that, I guess, Jorge took second, kind of jogged in, a little concerning. There you go, second and third now. 2 runners in scoring position for Gianni to take that pitch high and inside. Gianni's dad suggesting that may have burned some of the emerging mustache hairs on Gianni's upper lip. They grow up so quick, these kiddos. Excellent stop by the catcher. Excellent stop by the catcher. And they'll take the count to 3-1. If Gianni sees a perfect pitch, I imagine he'll be driving this thing into left field. Swing and a miss, 55 in the outside corner. So full count, 2 down now, but runners will not be moving because there's no force play at this point. So they'll go on contact, not on pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that ends the inning. There is still time remaining, about 12 minutes. So Jackrabbits will have to take the field and get some outs. I think a little disappointing for the Jackrabbits who had planned to put some more runs on the board, but there you go. We got 16-6. So 3 outs in 12 minutes, looks like, is what we need. Gotcha. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Chris with his final few warm-up pitches here in the top of the 4th. If all goes well, we will run through the time, and then the game will end with the Jackrabbits with a victory. If we finish 2-0, it looks like we are likely end up as a 1st or 2nd seed, just based upon the numbers, which would put us for a 12 o'clock game tomorrow. So that would be a noon Mountain Time game if we go 2-0. And end up with the 1st and 2nd seed. Now we could go 2-0 and end up as 3rd or 4th seed due to run differential or something along those lines. A lot of baseball left to be played here this Saturday in this USSSA Spring Kickoff Classic, Spring Kickoff Tournament, I think it's called. And as such, we won't know until probably 8 tonight what the seeding is. Maybe 6 actually. But regardless, if we are 1st or 2nd, we're at noon tomorrow. If we're 3rd or 4th, we will be at 10. So no 8 a.m. games. Yay! Now, that only is if we are 2-0. So the Jackrabbits need to go get the work done here of getting the 3 outs that they need here with a 10-run lead. Chris back on the mound, Kieran behind the plate, Joe at 1st, Ricardo at 2nd, Jorge at short, Gianni at 3rd. Gianni will not get that ball down the 3rd base line underneath his glove, and that will end up being a double or a triple. Gianni didn't really look like he knew what he was going to do with that pitch, or that bat, sorry, and as such didn't really go get it. So not a great start for the Jackrabbits, looking to get 3 outs here with a 10-run lead with a leadoff double. So well struck. I think that was number 42 by the Catalyst Cardinal player. Next Cardinal steps in, swinging a Marucci. And he pops that ball up to Shortstop there, who's going to come down with the ball. So one pitch, one out to Jorge. The runner at second will stay. So we'll trade that any day. But again, Cardinals doing a good job putting the bat on the ball, sometimes hitting them to us, sometimes hitting them where we ain't. And they got him out at third on the stolen base, on the attempted base to steal. So now 2 down, and that changes the calculus completely. Excellent throw by Kieran to get the throw. That's his second great throw down to third, with Gianni making the slap tag that time, not losing the ball. So that was great. Swing and a miss. 58 in the eyes of the batter, but those look like giant meatballs, and they feel like you can just absolutely do whatever you want with them. So no balls, 2 strikes and 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the end of the inning. So Chris with a fabulous inning. Now, Jackrabbits need to stretch this thing out 7 minutes. Trying to figure out if the Cardinals want to come out for 7 minutes or if they want to call the game here. So, all right, ump calls ball game, and they will line up. So Catalyst decides not to take the field for the bottom 7 minutes.